Hey guys! Welcome back sa ating YouTube channel. Again, this is BM Gaming and today, ang pag-uusapan natin is kung papaano ka nga ba kikita ng 400 to 800 pesos daily dito kay Chronicles of Madrigal. Anyway guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga panibago nating uploads regarding kay Chronicles of Madrigal. Let's go! So, welcome back mga tol, no? So today, pag-usapan natin ngayon kung papaano nga ba yung farming dito sa Chronicles of Madrigal. Now, doon sa video natin, marami akong questions na natanggap and maraming ding mga nang bash sa atin kasi hindi daw natin shinare kung ano yung ways of making penya in this game. And yung isa, sabi pa, mag-unfollow. So, wala naman tayong pakialam dyan guys kasi we already mentioned this in the video na nilink ko yung previous upload ko way back 2022 pa kung paano mag-grind dito sa game na to. But for the sake of the newbies na nagtatanong kung paano nga ba mag-earn dito sa game na to, paano yung farming ng penya and also how you will make that money, gagawin natin tong video na to. Okay? Anyway, pag-usapan muna natin kung ilang months na ba nagra-run yung season na to. Kasi yung game na to before guys, hindi naman siya seasonal type of game. Kumbaga, merong isang server na papasukin nyo lahat and basically, different channels lang siya. Pero ngayon, ginawa na kasi nilang seasonal. So parang ginaya nila yung Flight Universe. And yung Flight Universe, isa rin yan sa mga pinakamagagandang RMT games that you can play right now. So far, maganda pa rin yung rate. Pero gagawa natin ng bagong video yan pag lumabas yung FWC server, which is a seasonal server as well. Anyway. Dito naman sa Chronicles of Madrigal, I think it was running for more than 2 months now yung kanilang new season. And medyo na late na tayo. Pero the good news is, yung rate nila guys is so far around 8 pesos per 1 M penya. So, hindi na siya katulad last week na around 12 pesos pa or 10 to 12 pesos. Pero right now, tumaas ulit siya to 8 pesos per 1 M penya. So, kasi bumaba na yan ng 5 to 6 pesos last time eh. So, currently, masyadong dumami yung demands ng mga tao na naghahanap ng penya. And that's the reason why, so far, maganda pa rin mag-RMT dito. Now, paano ka nga ba kikita dito sa game na to? Okay, actually, there are 4 ways on how you can make money in this game. Alright, number 1 is through dungeon farming. So, ano nga ba yung dungeon farming? So, dito guys, of course, kailangan nyo magpa-level para makapasok kayo sa mga higher dungeons. So, if you click on or if you press V as in Victor sa inyong keyboard, makikita nyo tong Dungeon Finder. So, dito sa Dungeon Finder, you will see different dungeons with the obtainable items na pwede nyo makuha sa loob ng dungeons if you clear it. So, itong Leren Cavern, meron siyang obtainable items na nuggets. Okay, and then itong Lord Clockwork, ito naman, isa sa mga pinakamahal na item dito which is yung Lightning Card or LC7. Okay, makakapasok kayo dyan kapag level 90 na kayo, yung character level nyo is 90 and yung eye level nyo is level 100. Now, explain ko kung ano yung required level 90 and yung required item level 100. So, yung required level 90 is yung level mismo ng character mo. Okay? So, yung level ng character mo, yung tinutukoy niya dito. So, kung below level 90 ka, hindi ka napasok doon sa requirement para maka-entry dito sa dungeon na to. Now, kung level 90 ka naman, ano yung next requirement? The next requirement is itong item level, which is you can see on your inventory. So, if you press I on your keyboard, makikita nyo dito yung eye level nyo. So, ang sabi dito, ang eye level is average item level of all equipped gear pieces. Okay, so para mapataas nyo si eye level, it also correlates with your level or with the level of your character. Kasi hindi kayo makakapag-equip ng higher tier items kung ang level nyo is low level. Let's say level 1 ka. Hindi mo ito masusuot kasi ang required level nito para masuot mo siya is 65. Okay? And then, kunwari, ito naman, no? Require level niya is level 75. So, require item level is at least 90. Pero masusuot nyo to kapag na-reach nyo na yung require level. So, that's the reason why na-equip na natin siya. So, ang mahalaga dito sa mga items is ma-reach nyo lang yung level requirement. And then sa dungeon naman, ma-reach nyo yung level requirement at the same time yung item level. So, the more that you have a higher eye level and also a higher level of your character, the more that you can or the more that you can enter these dungeons that will give you rare items that you can sell in the market. Ngayon, ang presyohan ng mga pets dito medyo mataas din, around nagre-range between 400k. Then pag maganda yung stats, usually million talaga, or either 5M penya, 10M penya, depende guys, no? Kapag perfect stat, usually kapag may mga crit damage or haste na may perfect stat, mataas yung presyohan yan dito. Okay? So that's the reason why isa yan sa mga efficient ways on how you can farm. Bakit? Parang ganito kasimple. Imagine you have 5 accounts. Okay? Sa 5 accounts mo na yan, you can actually do daily entries of 3 times. Alright? Ito imagine niyo 3 times. So meron kang 15 entries daily. Kung masipag kang gumawa ng accounts. Kasi ako guys, yun yung ginawa ko dati. Meron akong 5 accounts. Nag-enter ako ng dungeon 5 times or 3 times a day sa mga higher tier na dungeons. Tapos may dungeon na 4 times ka pwede pumasok. I think yun yung mga lower levels, like yung nakalimutan ko dito eh. Ito yung wait lang, hanapin natin. May basta may mga 4 times dito na makakapasok ka eh. So hanapin natin dito Ito yung Savage Wilds. Dati 4 times makaka-enter ka dito eh. Pero eto nga, nagkaroon na ng limit yung iba. So sa mga higher tier, ayan, 3 times ka makaka-enter. Okay? So, dati kasi sa Savage World, I think 4 na beses ako nakakapasok dyan eh. Pero ito, yung mga higher tier, talaga mga 3 lang yung limit niyan. Even dati pa. Okay? So, imagine you have those you have those chances of getting these items. Isa lang makuha mo sa 5 accounts, all goods ka na. Kasi, yun nga sabi ko, isang item lang, pwedeng ang presyo is 1k, 2k, or 3k. During that time, bagong-bago pa yung server nun, nabenta ko yung isang item ng 1.8 and then nabenta ko naman yung penya ng 1.2. Okay? So try to imagine 3,000 sa loob na isang araw yung kinita natin doon sa game na yon or dito sa game na to. Alright? By just doing these dungeon farming as well. So the second thing is itong catcher farming. So I hope I can show you yung mga catchers dito. But catchers are basically like this. Makikita nyo sa screen ko right now. Ayan ang itsura ng catcher. And kailangan nyo patayin yung catcher na yan para makuha nyo yung mga resources. Now, ano yung mga possible rewards kapag nakakapatay ka ng catcher? Pag nakakapatay kayo ng catcher guys, makakakuha kayo ng material na inlined with the catcher itself. So may mga catchers na nagda-drop ng wood, may catcher na nagda-drop ng fish, may catcher na nagda-drop ng moonstone and sunstone, and meron ding mga catcher na nagda-drop naman ng ng ores. So depende sa catcher na yan. Pero there are 4 types of catchers here. Merong Aaron's catcher, merong Krasek, ano pa ba yung iba? Nakalimutan ko na. Merong mine catcher. May isa pa guys, nakalimutan ko na. Basta apat na klase yung catchers dito. So all you just need to do there is to kill those catchers and you will be able to get a loot along with the penya. So yung penya guys, maliit lang naman yung reward na penya doon. I think are averaging around 150 to 160,000. Yun lang naman yung penya na makukuha nyo every time that you are killing a catcher. And I hope I can find one so I can show you. Ayun, meron tayong nakita guys. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this catcher. So ito yung guru. Ito yung nakalimutan ko guys. But anyway, atakin na natin siya kasi baka maunahan pa tayo. Okay, atakin na natin. Ang tagal naman. Ayan, so i-clear nyo lang to guys. Make sure that you have certain pots. And by the way, may gap level din dito. So, kailangan at least level 70 kayo para may damage kayo na naa-output sa kanya. Kasi kapag may gap, let's say 10 yung gap, masyadong mahina yung damage and you won't be able to clear it as fast as possible. So, yun yung reason as to why recommended talaga guys na magpa-level kayo. So, yan, kung mapapansin nyo, ito yung loot. Okay, so sabi ko kanina, oy, 95,000 lang pala. So, may mga catcher din guys na ang loot is ganyan lang sa penya. But for the fish, ayan, ito, fish yung makukuha nyo sa Guru Catcher. Okay, dalawa. Jackpot Yan, dalawang sunod. Talagang nakisama guys kasi nagko-content tayo. Sabi la, ko-content tayo ni BM. Tara. Pakita tayo. So, yan. Papatayin lang ulit natin tong catcher and hopefully we will be able to get legendary fish kasi minsan may nakukuha din ditong legendary fish. Para sa akin guys, ang pinakamagandang catcher is yung Erons dahil makakakuha kayo ng moons and sunstones, which is actually one of our ways then on how you can make penya here. Okay? So ayan. Nakakuha tayo, epic fish lang. Sayang. Sana makakita naman tayo ng Erons kasi yun talaga yung hinahanap ko, yung Erons eh. And wala tayo nakuha ang Erons doon. But I guess you already saw the idea, right? So, aside from Penya, you will also get these items naman. So, ayan, average is 98,000 para sa Guru. Sa Classic, I'm not sure kung mas mataas dyan, pero usually dapat around 100k din. So, yun lang naman yung average niya. So, tiyagaan lang na maghanap sa map niyan, guys, kasi kung nagpa-farm kayo niyan, of course, meron ding ibang nagpa-farm niyan. 'Di ba? Hindi lang kayo yung naghahanap diyan. So, siguro na-tsempuhan lang talaga natin kasi siguro gabi na, tulog na sila. Wala na masyadong nag-iikot sa mapa. But anyway, kapag umaga guys, masyadong marami nag-iikot sa mapa dito. And talagang pag meron silang nakitang catcher, auto-kill yan guys. Auto-kill talaga. Kill on sight. Kumbaga. So, napag-usapan na natin si dungeon farming. Napag-usapan na rin natin si catcher farming. The next thing that we're gonna talk about is itong si profession farming. The profession farming is one of the ideal ways on how newbies can make penya in the game. Paano yan? Okay, so ang profession farming, ang gagawin nyo lang dito is mag-ikot lang kayo sa mapa at maghahanap kayo ng mga resources katulad nito. This is an example for an ore. Alright, so yung ore, ang profession na mapapalevel mo dyan is itong miner. Okay? Then, kapag nakakita ka naman ng puno, let's say yung umiilaw na puno, hanapin natin guys. Okay? So, nakawalk yung character ko. Wait lang Hanap tayo ng puno guys. Para mabigyan ko din kayo ng example kung ano yung malulot nyo. But anyway, we were able to loot ores doon. And ito naman yung puno na sinasabi ko. Alright? Now, sabi nila kapag may star, mas maganda daw yung malulot nyo. Okay, so tignan natin dito kung ano malulot natin dyan. So yan, nakakuha tayo ng 11 berries, 9 wood log, 7 wood log na uncommon, and also 5 wood log na rare. Okay? So goods. Ikot ulit tayo. So ang ganyan lang yung gagawin nyo guys. No? Iikutin nyo lang talaga yung mapa para mapalevel nyo yung profession. Now, the higher the level, the better loot you can get. Okay? Again, the higher level and of lumberjack, let's say itong profession na to, the better loot you can get. Kasi bakit? Pwede nyo kasing ma-upgrade guys yung inyong profession equipment. Katulad nito, pwede natin siyang i-craft, no? So, pwede natin i-craft to para magkaroon tayo ng collecting speed na 50% and then collecting yield na 45%. So, malaking bagay to guys kasi naunahan na tayo sa puno. But anyway, malaking bagay kasi to guys, lalo na kapag yung kalaban nyo is mabilis, no? Tapos kayo, mabagal kayong mag-harvest ng mga puno. Well, mabilis silang makaka-farm and mabilis nilang mawa-wipe out yung mga resources sa paligid nyo. So, kailangan na i-upgrade nyo talaga siya. Currently, meron tayong Berk Axe. Yung Berk Axe, guys, meron tayong collecting speed ng 40% and then collecting yield is 32%. Yung collecting yield is gonna be yung percentage or chances na makakuha kayo ng mas maraming loots. Okay? So, ito yung collecting speed niya 50% and then collecting yield is 45%. Now, ano ba yung habol nyo na malot dito? Okay? Ang habol nyo na malot dito guys is itong mga epic and legendary na item. Why? Kasi right now, may value naman tong mga to. At least mga 10k, 20k. So, kung nakakalot kayo nito, magandang bagay yan. Kasi bakit? Pag nakakalot kayo niyan guys, it only means that you will be able to sell this to Peña. Okay? Aside from the wood logs, which is pwede kayo makakuha ng 4 or 5 klase ng wood logs. Kasi ang wood logs, meron siyang common, uncommon, rare, epic, and also legendary. Aside from those, pwede rin kayo makakuha netong berries. Etong berries na to guys, mabenta to dito. And also itong leaves. Now, kung gusto niyo ng proof na nakakabenta ba talaga tayo ng berries and magkano yung presyohan ng berries, eto guys, punta tayo sa town. Punta tayo dito sa Saint Morning. Alright, and papakita ko sa inyo sa mail kung ano yung mga nabenta natin kanina. Okay? So, yan. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, may nabenta ulit tayo. Moonstone naman, ito yung pag-uusapan natin next. Okay? So, obtain all. Alright? But, ito yung history. So, nakabenta tayo ng herbs, 23 pieces for 57,500 na penya. And then, nakabenta tayo ng ore na uncommon, which is 1,125 pieces for 1 million penya, 1.1 million. Nakabenta tayo ng berries, 717 pieces, 4.4 million penya. And nakabenta ulit tayo ng ng reroll na 16. Okay, isa din to sa pag-uusapan natin, which is the next topic. But yung rarity of reroll times 16, nakabenta tayo niyan, 1.2M. And then berries again, 1,226 pieces, 7.3M. That's the reason why meron tayo ditong 40M. No, kasi nakabenta tayo. Yung iba dito guys, na-delete ko na yung previous records. Pero kahapon lang ako nag-start na magbenta. Kasi kahapon ko lang naman, or actually today ko nga lang napa-level 100 tong mga ano na to, yung mga profession natin. So, malaking bagay yan guys for the free-to-play player if they don't want to risk or if they don't want to level up their characters and they just want a chill life, then you can level up your profession without leveling up your character. It doesn't really matter if yung character nyo is level 1. Okay? What matters is mapataas nyo lang yung level ng profession nyo. So, currently, we're at level 100 for both. Fisher naman yung tatapusin natin. Ito kasi nakakatamad gawin. But basically, yan, isa sa mga ways din on how you can farm. So, kung meron tayong 40M right now, we can already sell this for how much? So, let's say 40M is around 320 pesos. That's pretty good. Okay? But anyway, I will also make a video on how long do I farm and ilang oras yung tinitake para makaipon tayo nito. Okay? Kasi paputol-putol yung laro natin. But anyway, may nabenta na naman tayo. Nabenta natin yung leaves ng 1.1. 'Di ba? So, kumbaga, multi-purpose yung pag-farm natin ng profession. We're getting a good amount. Hindi ko nga alam kung underprice ko ba siya nabibenta, pero binibenta ko lang yung leaves ng 2.5. Pero nasa sold naman siya, or maybe lower than that. I'm not really sure. Pero at least mabenta man na lang natin siya para at least maging penya. 'Di ba? So, ganun kasimple. So, yun yung profession farming. Now, ano naman yung last? Yung last is yung suns, moons, and also yung Saint Reroll farming. Now, you will get these items guys. Ito, papakita ko sa inyo. Ito yung moonstone, ito yung sunstone. Ito, kailangan nyo to for upgrading and also crafting. So, when farming this, you actually have different ways. Okay? First thing is, when you are leveling up your character, you will definitely get these loots, either sa mga mini bosses. Alright, you can also get this from the mobs itself. Kapag nagmo-mobbing kayo guys, mabilis din naman yung drop nito. Pero, nakita nyo naman sa mail guys na nakakabenta rin tayo ng Moonstone and Sunstone. Currently, ang price ng Sunstone is around 130,000 penya per each. Okay, isa per piece. And then, sa Moonstone naman, it's around 70,000. Mabilis na ma-sold out yan guys. Okay? So, makukuha nyo to guys by basically farming, mobbing, doing those stuff. May chance na makakuha kayo ng Moonstone and also Sunstone and also yung reroll na sinasabi ko, which is nakita nyong na-solve kanina. Okay? So, basically, that's it. Yun lang naman yung 4 ways na alam ko. And if in any case man na meron pa akong ibang alam na methods on how you can farm Penya in the game, I will definitely upload it dito sa channel natin for both Facebook and also YouTube. By the way guys, follow nyo na rin ako sa Facebook. Nandiyan naman yung link sa description natin. And by the way, guys, if you want to join our community, meron naman tayong Facebook group community. You can join. Nandyan din yung link sa description. And i-flash ko na rin dito sa screen natin para makita nyo, guys. No? But anyway, I hope this video helps you and sana nasagot ko din yung tanong nung ilan sa inyo, no, kung okay pa ba pumasok dito and magkano pa ba yung rate dito. Hopefully this video answers those questions. But anyway, guys, I just want to inform you also that ang RMT dito is prohibited. Again, lahat naman ng games prohibited ang RMT. So syempre doble ingat pa din. But anyway, if you wanna know the methods ng mga expert dito, yung mga matatagal na sa COM, you can actually join our Facebook group. Meron tayo dong Facebook chat group. Doon kayo magtanong kung paano yung method. And of course, hopefully you will be able to make money the same as what others are doing right now. Okay? So yun lang naman mga tol. Maraming salamat ulit sa panonood. Medyo groggy na tayo guys kasi alauna ako na to in-start na i-record. So ngayon pa lang tayo matatapos. Almost 2 na. But anyway, maraming salamat ulit sa panonood guys and see you sa next video natin. Yun lang and peace out.